The tech world is no stranger to rivalries. Apple versus Samsung, Intel versus AMD. These battles have shaped the industry, driving innovation and competition to new heights. But few rivalries are as heated or consequential as the one between Microsoft and Google. This clash of titans isn't just about who can sell more products or services, it's about who can shape the future of technology itself. These two giants have been locked in a battle for dominance across multiple sectors for years. From search engines to operating systems, productivity software to artificial intelligence, their competition spans a wide array of technologies. The latest battleground? Cloud computing. This sector has become the new frontier, with both companies investing heavily to outdo each other. This isn't just a fight for market share, it's a fight for the future of technology. The cloud is where data lives, where applications run, and where businesses operate. It's a fight for the future of technology. The innovations in cloud computing are setting the stage for the next wave of digital transformation, impacting everything from small startups to global enterprises. Cloud computing is rapidly becoming the backbone of the digital economy. It's not just about storage, it's about processing power, scalability, and the ability to innovate at unprecedented speeds. Whoever controls the cloud controls a vast amount of data, and by extension, power. This data is the lifeblood of modern businesses, driving decisions, strategies, and innovations. The rivalry between Microsoft and Google has recently escalated. Both companies are pulling out all the stops to gain an advantage, from strategic partnerships to aggressive marketing campaigns. Microsoft has accused Google of engaging in shadow campaigns to discredit its cloud services. These accusations are not just about business tactics, they touch on issues of trust and integrity in the tech industry. These accusations have sent shockwaves through the tech industry. Companies and consumers alike are watching closely, concerned about the implications for the future of cloud computing. They raise serious questions about fair play and the lengths to which these companies will go to gain an edge. As the battle rages on, the tech world is left to ponder. What will be the ultimate cost of this rivalry? Will it drive innovation and benefit consumers, or will it lead to a more divided and contentious industry? Analysts are divided on the outcome. Some believe that this fierce competition will lead to groundbreaking advancements and better services for users. Others worry that it could stifle innovation and create monopolistic practices. Industry leaders are also weighing in, with many calling for more collaboration and less confrontation. They argue that the future of technology should be built on shared goals and mutual progress rather than cutthroat competition. Despite the rivalry, there are areas where Microsoft and Google have found common ground. Both companies are investing in artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and other emerging technologies that promise to reshape our world. As we look to the future, one thing is clear. The clash between these tech titans will continue to shape the landscape of technology. Whether through competition or collaboration, their actions will have far-reaching implications for all of us. The tech titans clash is more than just a business rivalry. It's a battle for the future, with the potential to redefine the digital world as we know it. Stay tuned as this epic saga unfolds. Microsoft's accusations are bold and potentially damaging. The company claims that Google has been secretly funding and orchestrating campaigns to spread negative information about Microsoft's cloud offerings. These campaigns, Microsoft alleges, are designed to scare businesses and government agencies away from using Microsoft's cloud services. Microsoft Deputy General Counsel Rima Aleli has been particularly vocal in her criticism of Google's alleged tactics. She claims that Google's actions are not only unethical, but also harmful to the entire cloud computing industry. According to Aleli, these shadow campaigns create an atmosphere of distrust and uncertainty. Microsoft's accusations are based on internal investigations and information received from whistleblowers. The company has not yet publicly released any concrete evidence to support its claims. However, the seriousness of the allegations has forced Google to respond. At the heart of Microsoft's accusations is the Open Cloud Coalition. This organization presents itself as a neutral advocate for open standards in cloud computing. It aims to create a level playing field where all companies, regardless of size, can compete fairly and innovate freely. The coalition's mission statement emphasizes transparency, collaboration, and the promotion of open-source technologies. However, Microsoft claims that the coalition is anything but neutral. They argue that the coalition's actions and policies seem to disproportionately favor certain companies, raising questions about its true intentions. Microsoft alleges that Google is a secret backer of the Open Cloud Coalition. They suggest that Google's involvement is not just financial but also strategic, aiming to undermine competitors while promoting its own cloud services. The company claims that Google uses the coalition as a front to push its own agenda and to attack its competitors. This alleged manipulation includes influencing policy decisions and spreading negative information about rival companies. Specifically, Microsoft alleges that the coalition has been spreading misinformation about Microsoft's cloud licensing agreements. They argue that this misinformation is designed to create doubt and confusion among potential customers, steering them away from Microsoft's services. The Open Cloud Coalition has denied any wrongdoing. In a series of public statements, they have reiterated their commitment to fairness and transparency. They argue that their policies are designed to benefit the entire tech industry, not just a select few. It insists that it is an independent organization that represents the interests of its members, which include a variety of tech companies, not just Google. The coalition points to its diverse membership as evidence of its impartiality and broad-based support. However, Microsoft's accusations have cast a long shadow over the coalition and its activities. The tech community is now divided, with some supporting Microsoft's claims and others defending the coalition's integrity. This controversy has sparked a broader debate about the role of advocacy groups in the tech industry and the potential for hidden agendas. As the debate rages on, the future of the Open Cloud Coalition remains uncertain. Will it continue to be seen as a champion of open standards, or will it be viewed as a tool for corporate subterfuge? Only time will tell. What is clear, however, is that the stakes are high, and the outcome of this conflict could have far-reaching implications for the tech industry as a whole. For now, the tech world watches closely, waiting to see how this battle of giants will unfold. The truth behind the Open Cloud Coalition's motives may eventually come to light, but until then, the cloud of suspicion remains. Advocacy or subterfuge? The answer to this question could reshape the landscape of cloud computing and redefine the boundaries of corporate influence in the tech world. Section 4. Google Strikes Back, a critique of Microsoft's licensing practices. Google has not taken Microsoft's accusations lying down. In fact, the tech giant has mounted a robust defense, countering with its own set of criticisms aimed squarely at Microsoft's business practices. The company has fired back with its own criticisms of Microsoft's business practices. Google has been vocal about what it perceives as unfair tactics employed by Microsoft to dominate the cloud services market. Specifically, Google has targeted Microsoft's cloud licensing agreements, which it claims are unfair and anti-competitive. These agreements, according to Google, create barriers that make it difficult for customers to switch between different cloud service providers. Google argues that Microsoft's licensing agreements make it difficult and expensive for customers to use its cloud services with other providers. This, they say, forces customers into a corner, limiting their options and driving up costs. This, Google claims, stifles innovation and limits customer choice. By creating a closed ecosystem, Microsoft is accused of hindering the growth and development of new technologies and services that could benefit consumers. Google has even gone so far as to call Microsoft's licensing practices a threat to the open cloud. They argue that such practices undermine the very principles of openness and interoperability that the cloud industry is built upon. These criticisms are not entirely new. In fact, the debate over cloud licensing practices has been ongoing for several years, with both companies frequently clashing over the issue. Google has been a vocal critic of Microsoft's licensing practices for years. The company has consistently argued that Microsoft's approach to cloud services is designed to lock in customers and stifle competition. However, the timing of Google's latest attack suggests that the company is trying to shift the narrative away from Microsoft's accusations of shadow campaigns. By bringing attention to Microsoft's licensing practices, Google aims to deflect criticism and highlight what it sees as more pressing issues in the industry. The tech industry is watching closely as these two giants continue to spar. The outcome of this battle could have significant implications for the future of cloud computing and the competitive landscape of the tech industry. Legal experts are also weighing in, with some suggesting that regulatory bodies may need to step in to ensure fair competition. The debate over cloud licensing practices is likely to continue, with both companies presenting their cases to regulators and the public. Ultimately, the resolution of this conflict will depend on a variety of factors, including legal rulings, market dynamics, and the evolving needs of customers. As the cloud services market continues to grow, the importance of fair and open competition cannot be overstated. For now, the tech world watches and waits as Google and Microsoft continue their high-stakes battle over the future of cloud computing. The stakes are high, and the outcome could shape the industry for years to come. Section 5. Microsoft's rebuttal, defending its business model. Microsoft has vigorously defended its licensing agreements. The company argues that its licensing practices are standard in the industry and that they are designed to protect its intellectual property. Microsoft also points out that it offers a variety of licensing options to its customers. These options, Microsoft claims, provide customers with flexibility and choice. The company insists that its licensing agreements are fair and that they are not designed to stifle competition. The back and forth between Microsoft and Google over licensing agreements highlights a fundamental tension in the cloud computing industry. On the one hand, there is a desire for open standards and interoperability. On the other hand, companies like Microsoft and Google are understandably reluctant to give away their intellectual property for free.
Why do 80% of tech enthusiasts watch NVIDIA's earnings reports? Curious about the chip giant's latest moves? Check out our next video for the full scoop on NVIDIA's 2024 financials. Don't miss it.